Hello, thank you for joining me on the mat today. Today I'm bringing our practice to you from my garden with the beautiful sunny weather. So hopefully this will add to the nice calming effects of today's class as we focus on our neck and our shoulders to help reduce any tension we might be holding there physically or emotionally. Definitely a place we can tend to store that. So we're going to work on that today with this short practice. So coming to a comfortable seat if you haven't already, legs crossed or extended. I've got my dog Dreamer joining us too. Great place to sit. So hopefully she'll behave for us today. So just closing your eyes or looking down and starting to bring your attention to your breathing as we focus into our practice. Just feeling your breath come and go. Breathing through your nose if you can. And each breath out, thinking about relaxing and releasing anything that comes to mind, even if it's just the breath. And with each breath in, focusing on connecting, drawing our attention further within and away from anything else that might be just there in the back of your mind. Prioritizing this time for you. Noticing where you can feel the rise and fall of your breath. Maybe it's in your chest or your shoulders. When we have been feeling a bit more stressed, it's just generally where we tend to feel it. When we're in that fight or flight, get up and go mode, we breathe more from our chest. So if you're feeling it there, don't worry. Let's just encourage it further down our body, further down to our belly, so we can use our diaphragm and send those calming, grounding signals to our mind. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, or out through the mouth. And then just taking a moment to scan through your body, noticing how you're physically feeling. Is there anywhere that does feel a bit more tense or tight today? And focusing there as you breathe out. And we'll do this with our balanced rhythm of breathing, in for 4 and out for 4. If you don't reach the full count, no stress, no worries, just do what you can. Let's breathe together. You could also add a soothing breathing technique called Ujjayi breath. It's like a whisper sounding breath at the back of the throat. You could think of fogging up a mirror, but doing it with the mouth closed. And we create that whispery sound at the back of the throat for our inhale and exhale. If it feels good, give it a try. If not, just skip it out and focus on the length of the breath. So body relaxed, eyes closed or gazing down, breathing with me. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round in 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just coming back to natural breathing, body relaxed, breath calm, mind present. And we'll place one hand to our chest, our heart space, and the other to our belly. repeating in your head or listening. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. Then bringing the hands back to the knees, reopening your eyes. So we're going to start with some shoulder rolls. So just lifting the shoulders up tight towards the ears and then rolling them back and down, creating more space. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, releasing back. Inhale, drawing high. Exhale, letting go. And then kind of moving the opposite way, back and up, breathing in. Over and down, exhale. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, releasing down. Once more, inhale high. And exhale, release. And you can change how your legs are as we sit here. Sometimes this pose I know can get uncomfortable after a little while, so feel free to bring the legs forward, or you can bend the knees, or you can stay with me. Next, we're going to take a tuck of our chin, so bringing our chin right into our chest and noticing how that feels at the back of your neck. It's so easy for us to throw our neck kind of out of alignment from sleeping funny or just moving in a quick way. Breathing in, lifting and looking up towards your ceiling or the sky if you're outside like me. And then back to the center. And then we'll take a turn to the right, noticing how far you can go or if that brings on any crunches or sounds, feelings. Back to the middle. And then turning to the other side, feeling that twist. You might also notice if you can go as far this side as the other, or if they're different, the same. Back to the middle. And then coming back to our chin to chest, but this time taking the whole spine with us, so we really round back like our cat pose. And then breathing in, lifting the whole spine as we lift our chin and our chest like our cow pose. Back to neutral spine, and then right arm across the left as we take a turn towards the side, looking over our shoulder. And back through the center, switching the hands across and looking over the opposite shoulder, feeling that twist. Back to the center, hands to the knees, breathing in, lifting and opening our cow pose. Exhale, rounding and curling to our cat pose. Breathing in, sitting up. Exhale, turning over your left shoulder. Coming back through the center and then switching to the other shoulder. Coming back to the middle and then just taking a forward fold this time, walking the hands away. You might find you only need to go on the fingers or maybe the palms or maybe the forearms. And just tucking your chin to your chest. And then taking a little rock of your head side to side, almost like saying no, letting go. And then walking your hands back in towards you. And then taking our arms out to the sides. Let's now take a big stretch out and up, lifting and rising, reaching to the top. And exhale, really stretching the fingers out as wide as you can. Might feel really nice. Again, lifting high, breathing in, looking up. Exhale, reaching wide. This time let's tuck our chin towards our chest as we look to the mat. Inhale, drawing up. Now this time taking your arms out to the sides, then we're going to bring our fingertips to our shoulders, or you could just keep hands at your thighs instead, option 2. And then making some circles with our elbows, so coming back to those shoulder rolls. This is such a great one for taking us out of that rounded posture we can spend more time in. So again, noticing how easy or challenging this might feel to do right now. Breathing into whatever you discover, honoring what you feel, and celebrating the fact that you've taken this time for yourself today, doing something positive for your body and your mind, your nervous system, switching direction with those circles. Okay, and then taking the arms to reach out to the sides, big stretch, and then we're going to bring our left hand across, ear towards your shoulder, and just floating your hand down. As we relax, you could rest on your thigh or the mat, or walking the fingers out further if you want a bit more. And then turning your chin in towards your armpit, your shoulder, looking down, pausing there. And releasing your hand back down to your side, and then rolling your chin back to your chest, reaching the arms out to the sides, big side stretch, Taking the right hand across and bringing your ear towards your shoulder on this side. And just floating your hand down to your thigh, the mat, wherever feels good. Breathing as we hold. And then just tucking your chin to the right shoulder as we look down. And then releasing your hand all the way back down. Rolling your chin back to your chest, and then lifting your arms, lifting your chest, reaching all the way up. And then exhale, stretching all the way out. I'm going to turn to the side for this next part, but you can just bring your hands behind you, placing your feet forward in front, and then really lifting your chest out from the shoulders, maybe lifting your gaze too. And then the opposite feeling, exhale, rounding and sinking back, shoulders towards the ears. Inhale, lifting and opening, heart high. Exhale, round and curl, sinking back. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, rounding in, and then this time you might like to lift your chest and also lift your hips away from the mat, squeezing glutes and quads, our reverse tabletop. And exhale, lowering back down, and then from here we're going to make our way onto our front. So coming onto the hands and knees, let's take the knees wide, big toes together, coming into our child's pose, stretching your arms forward, maybe resting your forehead on the mat, or if that feels a bit intense right now, you could bend the elbows and bow your head. Or you could even make a pillow with your hands for your head and resting there. Taking a few breaths in our child's pose, a really nice one for our spine. A gesture of surrender, giving into this time for you, letting go of what no longer serves you. And then as you breathe in, push your feet down and come into all fours, neutral tabletop spine. Let's come back to our cat and cow poses. So moving into cow, we lift our tailbone, lifting our chest and our chin and looking forward. Again, if this does feel really intense in your neck, just make the movement smaller. Exhale, round, curling and tucking. We always want to listen to our body and adapt where feels needed. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat. And then coming back to center, and then we're going to take our left leg back, tucking your toes underneath, a nice little hamstring stretch. Then reaching your right arm forward, and then a big circle as we reach all the way around. You can always bend the elbow if you need. Then coming back to the mat, resetting all fours. Take your right leg back, left arm forward, big reaching circle all the way around, maybe following your arm. And coming back to the mat, touching down, let's do one more of each, left leg back, right arm forward, big reach and extension. Back to the mat to lower, right leg back, left arm ahead, big circle to reach all the way around. Coming back to the center, and then from here, tucking your toes underneath, and just rounding and pressing, we're going to lift up to downward dog. So sending your hips back, feet about hip distance, spreading your fingers, then looking towards the back between your feet and just giving your head a gentle shake from side to side, like saying no. And then a bit of a nod, like saying yes. Then having a pedal of your feet, walking out your dog, maybe some twisting, some turning, whatever might feel good today. And then taking a walk towards the top of your mat as we come to a standing forward fold, so just hanging nice and heavy. You could bend the knees more or less. Tucking your chin so the crown of our head can face down, maybe keeping the arms dangling wherever they go, doesn't matter if they don't reach the floor. Maybe reaching to opposite forearms or elbows. If you're going for this option, ragdoll, think of bringing the top of your head into your arms like a basket. It might even feel nice to sway side to side. That often really helps me get that nice click and release in my back. Focusing on your breath out to release and let go. So good for our neck and shoulders and our upper back. And then releasing the hands down and sliding the fingers up halfway. Inhale, halfway hover. Exhale, forward fold, rounding in. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold, rounding back down. bringing your palms down and walking back to high plank pose, shoulders over wrists, and then just lower your knees down and then send your hips back towards your heels or child's pose. Round and press, nothing too intense today. And then as you breathe in, lift your hips, and then bringing your right leg forward in front of you, knee above ankle. And then bringing your left hand across and reaching the right hand towards the back, finding our balance. Turning towards your back shoulder so we get that twist. And then coming back and down, reaching to the mat, sliding the right leg around. There goes my mat. And then bringing your left leg forward, hands to thighs. And let's go to the other side, left arm reaching back to twist. And then coming back to the center, bringing your hands down, taking your left leg back. And then from here, we're going to come all the way back down to sit, bringing your legs to extend forward in front of you, lifting your chest up as you breathe in and just folding forward and down as you breathe out. Again, you might like to bend your knees, or you might like to extend your legs. Maybe having a little turn of your head from side to side there. And then breathing in, rolling up to sit, taking your arms out to the sides, reaching your right arm up as you breathe in, leaning over and across, exhale, bend, coming back up, breathing in, and exhale to the other side, reaching, bend. Lifting up to the center from here, and then we're going to take our cactus arms, so we bend the elbows out to the sides, fingers really spread wide. Inhale, lift up to the top, and then taking the hands back and down to squeeze, bringing your hands behind your back, interlacing your fingers or stacking the palms, drawing the shoulders back, really opening your chest. And then exhale, release them round, relaxing, folding over and down, letting your head go. And then rolling back up to center and then scooting down onto your back from here, coming to lay down, bringing your arms down at your side. And then lifting your arms up as you breathe in, and exhale, reaching back behind your head. And then extending your legs, reaching out away from you, full body stretch, breathe in, reach. Exhale, release. And walking your feet back in, and then bending your arms to cactus to the sides, or you could extend them out too. And then just lowering your knees towards the left as we take our bent knee twist. A little bit of a staggered leg, or you could stack the knees as well as another option. Coming back to the middle, and then over to the opposite side, feeling that twist. And coming back to the middle. And then from here, taking your hands to reach to the forearms, wrists or elbows behind your head. And bringing the soles of the feet together, the knees wide as we come to our reclining butterfly, a really nice one. And releasing your arms, drawing them back to your side, bringing your hands to thighs to bring the knees back in. Drawing your knees in together at your chest, and then just lifting your head away from the mat, nose to knees. Exhale, hands come under the thighs, a gentle swing of the legs to roll yourself back up to a seated posture. And bringing the hands to rest at your knees again as we come back to sit taller. Maybe closing your eyes or looking down, just taking a moment to acknowledge how you feel now, maybe compared to when we started this practice. How you feel in your body, in your mind, in your heart. And then placing one hand to your heart center and the other to your belly, just feeling your breath there beneath your hands. Welcoming that feeling of calm. And then repeating in your head or listening, closing our practice with our affirmation. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. And then bringing your palms to meet together at your chest, taking a moment to feel gratitude for your time, practice, energy and strength. Thanking yourself for prioritizing this time for you. And thank you for joining me. Thank you. See you next time on the mat. Have a great day. Thank you.